Welcome back, everyone. Alright, we're going to get straight into it, helping Natty out. Let's go see how she is doing. What's up, Natty?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure am. Oh my...
I'm ready to do what's
I forgot to
needed
put those
to
glasses
take Harlow
on.
down. I know you have a plan.
My
We
newly
must
upgraded
gather
glasses.
information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Cool. Let's do it.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
So, I had to
Hopefully,
disable
by the
ray
time you
tracing
return,
because it was just
I will
making
be
an
able to
absolute
move
mess of the
a bit more
game.
freely.
I don't know what's going on. But I'll bring you back when I get close. It's a bit of a walk to get to these. Alright, welcome back. So we're going in the side door here.
Mrs. Rabe
So dark.
should.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak
Oh,
with
those
you about
glasses, man.
Theophilus Harlow.
That's so ugly.
I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I hope you guys enjoyed the last thumbnail. There you go, for you to read.
Some
I
evidence worth
take a bit of
hanging
pride
on
in that
to.
one. I enjoyed that.
Thank
Dragons
you.
are dicks, man.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Alright.
What a
I've actually had to
dibble
redo all
works,
this,
Gladrax.
unfortunately.
should
My
check there.
recordings didn't record the sound because of
Please tell me you
my
didn't
Steel
take
Series
it,
headphones
but
and one of their new
perhaps it's been
settings,
here all
so...
along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort.
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Oh, poor fella.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Alright,
Hurry
free money.
before Mr. Hill returns.
Alright, I'll meet you at the next one. Alright, and we're here. Alright, gonna get across the river.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
As I was saying, unfortunately I've had to record all of this again, so I've seen it, which is a shame.
Hello there.
But I did enjoy it, so I hope you will
Excuse
too.
me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Yeah. Probably would have
You
killed
may
you.
have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Wonderful. Right.
Harlow does not like people talking.
Let's go see Natty.
As you already know.
Oh, that's
I've
my
spoken
hurt.
with Mr. Bickle's friends.
No,
How
okay.
to find Natty.
So I'm thinking about making my own intro to this. I'll just record it and make it a bit more exciting, because my intro video is a bit lame. It'd be cool to make one for the channel. So I will have a look into that.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Perhaps you shall. Whoa. Who's that?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Who are you? Why are you running?
Good thing the ministry banned underage
Whatever. Let's have a look.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Ta-da.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door.
Oh.
Natty must have been taken this way. I
Always.
need to find her
Always
quickly.
loot. That's the name of the game. I think I'm going to start cutting out all my looting, because as anyone who's watched the series knows, I'm an absolute loot
Let's be
goblin.
sure I'm not seen.
I can't resist. I'm sorry.
Revelio.
It's not the most riveting stuff, and I'm aware of that, so... Unless you want to see me looting, please say so down in the comment section. Or jump in the Discord and message me.
Only a hole.
And I'll start cutting it out.
Enough to come in here alone.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I am stupid enough to come in here alone. Can we
More
get the
times than
assassin?
I can count.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend.
Roses, Reductor!
Oh!
Coward.
Alright, let's do this. Potions. Focus potion. Don't drink it. Much more powerful you are, it's insane. And they're all dead. Just like that. Need to use potions more often. They're ridiculous. All this money. Oh my god, I'm rich. I'm not. It's like 2 or 3 galleons at a time. Ah,
The book
poetry
of
book.
poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Just said I was going to edit out all my looting, but here we go. I'll leave that to you guys to read if you want
Otto
to.
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Right. This is just looting, so I'll bring you back shortly. Welcome back. Looting is done. Oh yeah, I have like a condition. I can't leave loot alone. It's just not. It's not possible. See loot, must loot. That's what I'm gonna call it. Oh my god! Look how steep these stairs are. Can I walk up them? No. Fair enough.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Good on.
If you owe me galleons and you can't pay...
You want to chalk brave? You weren't there.
Oh, didn't die. Okay.
I refuse to be treated as
Sorry.
Akio, descender.
Might want to look up. I'm just warming up.
Expulsion!
Cheap bird. I did. Didn't one hit him.
Revelio.
I may need to invest into some. I never
He
use
must
it.
be here somewhere.
Not very good at using Petrificus Totalis. I always get caught.
You found us. I knew you were over here.
Money.
I need your help.
Oh, there's more important things to do.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine.
Okay.
We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Done that
Hello,
pretty quick.
Gamora.
Yeah, definitely done this before. I think I just heard it on the left here. Yeah, there it is. I do this entirely by sound now. It's just easier. Just have to be paying attention though, and hope there's not too much background racket going on.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
There goes that.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. Do it. Nice. Teamwork makes the dream work. Is that? That's all he uses to break a curse.
Revelio.
Gotta make sure they
Thank
don't
you,
leave any
Mr.
goodies on
Isco.
their prison cells.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Okay.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These ashwinders must pay.
Let's get him. Think we can jump over this? Oh, I can. Oh, you almost never can. That's great. Zoom. Oh, wait, this is here. Ow. Curiosity. Got a ratty door. Can't do anything about it.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Hal.
Put that into Harlow. I agree, 100%. Let's get him. Here she is. Hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
What's up, Ruth?
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Okay. Huh, I can say that.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Probably not gonna happen.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not
Lumos.
like this.
Oh my god,
Thank
look
you
how big
again
your
for
shadow is.
rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Go. Well, that was easy. What's next on our list of quests to do? Let's go see Poppy. She always has exciting quests. Read mail.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Luck. No, she's not here. Okay.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Hello. How's your gran? She's been murdered, abducted.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
It's the, what's it called? The hidden, the snitch, that's it. That's what they used to use for snitches. Sorry, I completely blanked. I was thinking Seeker, but that's the player. We know what it is. Yeah.
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a
Go
bit
and get one.
cryptic,
Don't tell her,
which
though.
is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
She said narrowed instead of narrowed. That was odd.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs!
Thank you.
They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
They're kind of dickish.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay. Ah,
I'll
that was
let
it.
you know as soon as I have a plan.
Perfect. That's all our time. Okay. Grab some of those. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. That was good fun. Ah, nice little sunset for us to finish on. Alright, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye.